Hey, it's your sister Ro. This is funny to see. Not DJ Vlad suing Gary, aka Joyner Lucas, for an interview after begging for years and didn't get it. This is what Joyner Lucas posted. When you get sued because you ain't want to do an interview, shaking my head, lame, and been stalking me for years to go on his week A channel. And when he finally realized I won't sit down with his BA because I hate everything about him, he decides he's gonna try to extort me out of one instead. Shaking my head. Vlad, you gotta be the bitchiest of all BNs alive. You wanted clout so bad, so here's your clout. So now this is probably a blog who posted this. And you can see from 2018, he's been begging for well, first, okay, 2018, he first asked. But at that point, you're begging. See, come through for an interview. It'll be legendary. Interested in the interview, join us for Vlad TV. Begging, just begging. Oh my God, this is so shameful. Falling up about joining again. Now, after all those years of begging, he finally got a response this year. And obviously, I don't think it was Joyner. It's probably one of his people that works for him. So they finally say, but they kept on saying, "We'll keep in touch. I'm sure it will. Just right timing." They never actually said yes or give them, set up an interview, but they keep on begging. See, and then some seemed that sometime this year when Vlad supposedly realized that he wasn't getting it, then he put this copyright thing against Joyner. Guess that's them sending the clip to Joyner's account saying, he'll pass it along. And then this is the whatever, supposed extortion. I'm willing to forego axing a legal copyright claim for my content being used in exchange for an interview. Then he trying to set it up. They still didn't respond to him. And then now Gary, aka Joyner Lucas, finally not finally respond to him, but sent his people to send this to DJ Vlad. Here's what I want you to tell Mr. Vlad for me. Dear Vlad, suck my D. Call your attorney and do whatever you have to do. I wasn't ever doing an interview with you before in this lifetime, and definitely not getting an interview now. So settle your legal matters however you want to settle them. P. I always thought you was a B, and this confirms the kind of B you are. No way in this lifetime or the next will I ever allow someone like you to try to extort me out of an interview. You got me all the way effed up. Send that to him, please. So I guess, let me see, scrolling down. So they sent this in July of this year. See, after all this time begging, this year in July, maybe this is his company, his lawyers. They sent it to Joyner Lucas and stating copyright infringement, damages and attorney fees and statutory damages up to $150,000. And he wants him to do all these things and sign it, and then he'll just leave it be, and says this letter is without prejudice. How is it without prejudice when it is only happening because he didn't get the interview he's begging for? Really? Whose full name is Gary Morris Lucas Jr. He's supposedly been active from 2007, and he gained exposure. I think after a single he did in 2015. I think it's Ross Capiccioni. So that put a lot of eyes on him. Did a lot of things. He had a rap video, say I'm not a racist, and he had a very popular studio album in 2020 where he talks about ADHD. So he talks about, I guess, a lot of things that will make people take a look at it, basically. He did a collab with Maya, Love Me Some Maya, and he has done collabs with a lot of people that we grew up listening to in the 90s and early 2000s. And even in this video is very talented. And this rap video is relatable to a lot of people, because a lot of people go through that in their relationship. And Maya is in the video, but she's moving her lips, but he's actually rapping through her. Very talented young man, so I can understand why DJ Vlad wanted to interview him. Now, why I believe he didn't want to do the interview, because on the internet streets, is even in DJ Vlad's comment section, people always say that he works for the feds, he's a police aid guy. So, because many of times there have been supposedly been people that have interviewed him, and then these people get caught up. So that's why I believe that he didn't want to do an interview with him. For all the people that he got caught up, yeah, I'm not going to do an interview with him. And then you might try to get something off of me. Yeah. Because if you have seen DJ Vlad's interview, he kind of leads the person into snitching on themselves, because a lot of them talk too much. But still, a lot of people don't like that on the internet streets. That's why some people don't mess with DJ Vlad. And one of them is Gary, aka Joyner Lucas. Anyway, we'll see how this turns out, because it's obvious not only was DJ Vlad, people or him was begging for an interview for years, but seems like when they wasn't getting it, they were stalking his page and waited for him probably to post something of theirs, and then all of a sudden they got their aha moment to try to get an interview. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.